Horses in the background are saying hello. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, and I'm here today to talk about health. You know, I recently had a concussion, and when I did, I had to go into the hospital and have some tests done. And even though I was perfectly healthy, except for the whiplash, laying in that CAT scan left me with this feeling like, I wonder if I'm not quite right. I wonder if I'm not healthy. And so when we start to go there, even in our unconscious mind, you know, we're having tests done, and having tests done to make sure that everything is okay is a good thing to do. But what has to happen in our mind is that we have to say, I am vibrantly healthy. My body is perfectly okay. And so when we do and we focus on vibrant health, that's what we create. But if we're getting tests done, like a friend of mine did recently, he had his PET scan for his lungs. He's been smoking since he was quite young. And he's worried because they told him that he has what he said was like glass crystals in his lungs. And so he's worried because the potential is that he could get cancer. And he's quite concerned about that. So he contacted me knowing that what I do is help people heal. And so he asked me, what could he do? And I said, well, you want to focus on having vibrant health. You want to focus on being perfectly healthy. So how can you do that? Well, the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning is I say, thank you that I'm alive another day. Thank you for my perfect health. I am vibrantly healthy. Thank you for this vibrant health. So our mind is so powerful that it is creating the universe, it's creating some of the universe, but it is engaging the universe to orchestrate our lives for us and bring us what we focus on. So if we're focusing on being sickly or having cancer, then that's exactly what we're going to manifest. Now, I'll tell you a little story. My father was a really strong man. He had the body of an Adonis and never went to the gym, not once. But he worked hard physically. He was always building something, whether he was building a boat or a house or a cottage. So he built a lot of things. He was using his body, you know, like I did, doing landscaping for 11 years and then mucking horse stalls. So keeping ourselves active really does help to, you know, to keep us moving and keep us feeling good. So we have to move our bodies. But the thing about my dad was he'd read the newspaper cover to cover, and then he came home and he'd sit at the dinner table while he's eating his food. Now think about this. He's eating his food and talking about the latest discovery of what food causes cancer. He'd say, you know, peanut butter, they're saying causes cancer. Bacon causes cancer, as he's eating. And so I watched my dad manifest leukemia, myeloblastic leukemia. And it's a sad thing because he was a perfectly healthy man, but the mind is so powerful. We create with this mind. And the more we focus on something, the more assured we are that we're going to get that thing. So that's why we want to focus on what we want to create rather than focusing on what we don't want to create. When I say you put it in the back, you put that behind you, and you turn your back on the problem's behind you, and you focus on the solution. You know, even Einstein said you cannot change a problem with the same mindset or the same thoughts that created the problem. So we focus on, I am vibrantly healthy. My health is perfect. Thank you for my vibrant health. Thank you for my healthy lungs. Thank you for my cleansed blood. Thank you for my healthy eyes, my strong muscles. So the more we focus on those things and saying, I am, and then whatever it is that you want, I am perfectly healthy. And we certainly don't want to own diseases. And I have seen it with my clients where they state that they have something and they own it. So, for example, my depression, my anxiety, no, it's not yours. And you don't want to own it. So don't call it yours. So I've got a couple of other little tips for you. I have some crystals. This one is a selenite crystal. This is called the Master Healing Crystal. And what does it do? It will cleanse not only yourself, but it also cleanses other crystals. And hematite, if you have a hard time staying positive and negativity is your issue, hematite will help to eliminate negativity. You could put it under your desk chair or under your bed at night and have it absorb the negativity. And then you can do a couple of things with it. Put it in salt water for 12 to 24 hours or put it out in the sun to cleanse it. You always want to cleanse your stones even when you first buy them because you don't know who's been handling them or what they've absorbed in them. So you want to start with your stones being cleansed. I put mine out in the sunshine, and if you're in a place where there's no sunshine, then you can put them in salt water, in a bath of salt water. And now the other one I have is obsidian. And now this one also will absorb negativity. This is an obsidian egg. And I also have a snowflake obsidian, which is white and black. It's really lovely. So you can use the selenite to cleanse your crystals. And that's really what the purpose of this selenite is. It's the Master Healing Stone. Okay, so how do we manifest vibrant health? We want to focus on what we create, what we want, by thinking thoughts that are positive. Thank you for my vibrant health. I am perfectly healthy. I am healthy. The I am makes whatever follows 1,000 times more powerful. It's very powerful. So you don't ever want to use the words I am sick together because you'll create it. And speaking of which, earlier today I was talking to my son Adam Gates, and he has a blog, Naked Healthy, and he was reminding me of the days in school when he used to pretend to be sick and want to stay home from school. And he says, remember, Mom, how I used to get sick when I would pretend to be homesick. And it's interesting how when we use an excuse, sorry, I can't come to work today because I'm sick, and then we go to Disneyland. And then next thing you know, we've got the very sickness that we said that we had. So your minds are very powerful. Our minds are powerful. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Okay, so how do we do this again? You want to focus on what you want to create. It works with wealth as well. So when we focus on lack, and the lack could be, I don't have love, nobody loves me, I don't have money, I don't have the money to pay my bills. Well, you're focusing on not having, you're focusing on lack. So we want to focus on feeling good, feeling rich, feeling happy, and just keep on thinking conscious thoughts at certain times where they slip into the unconscious, and the unconscious is where the beliefs form. So what you say consciously will go into your unconscious mind and create beliefs. So we want those beliefs to be positive. I am perfectly healthy. My lungs are healed, whole, and pure. My blood is strong. My heart is powerful. I love my body. I love myself. And then, of course, take care of that body by exercise and getting enough sleep, drinking plenty of water, and eating lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, and very little meat if you eat meat. So I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. If you have a question or you would like me to do a video about some subject that I have not covered so far, then please send me an email at jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail.com. And I thank you for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And here's to your vibrant health. Remember, I am vibrantly healthy. Thank you for being alive this day. And the more gratitude you have for what you have, the more that will be given to you. I love you. Thank you for watching.